Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave and this is my match preview of the EFL Carabao Cup third round tie between our team Wolverhampton Wanderers and Championship side Reading. As you probably know, Wolves have got a bye straight through to the third round because of our involvement in the Europa League, which is quite useful because we could have done without the other rounds anyway. And obviously this fixture comes at a time that Wolves are very much desperate now for that first Premier League win, with a very, very important game coming up at the weekend against Watford, who are also desperate for their first Premier League win of the season. And they'll be obviously keen to do something off the back of their whopping against Man City. That's going to be followed up by a long away trip to Istanbul in the Europa League away to Besiktas. And that's going to be then followed up by a trip to the Etihad against the Premier League leaders, the runners-up at the moment, second at the moment, but the Premier League holders, Manchester City. So what do we think is going to happen with regards to the team tomorrow, and what do we think the result's going to be? Personally, I don't particularly mind if he makes 11 changes for this side, for this game. Yeah, we want to win it, we want to win the tie, and yes, we want to get through. But also, the players had an incredibly busy schedule, and it's an opportunity to rest all, if not most, of the first team squad. So I expect he'll go with Ruddy in goal, and then the back three is going to be very interesting. I think Jesus will come in. I hope he rests Cody, actually, because I think Cody deserves a bit of a break. And it's been interesting because there's been about 4 or 5 players left out of the under-23 squad. Shabibi, who's from, they signed recently, a midfielder, young midfielder from Germany, Bayern Munich, I think they signed. He's been rested from the under-23 ties tonight in that competition. And also you've got Taylor Perry, Samuelson, and Jordio has also been rested, and you can expect that they're going to be involved. So will they start? That's the question. I'd love to see Samuelson start in defence, and also I'd like to see Max Kilman come in as well. So that would be my back three: Jesus, Samuelson and Kilman. In the midfield, Morgan Gibbs-White, I think, will get a start. Jordo and Shabibi, I've said his name right. And then Vinagre on the left. And then who will he play on the right? That'd be interesting to see. You think he'd play on the right side. And then Neto and Catroni also up front. I think it's going to be an interesting one. As I say, would not be surprised to see 11 changes. And if he does, fair play. It's a good opportunity for the youngsters, for the fringe players to get some match time under a decent crowd, which I think is going to be at Molineux. Reading in the Championship, they've won 2 out of their 8 games so far. They're sitting a couple of places above the relegation zone, so I'd expect that they're going to make some changes as well. But they will obviously see this as a big sculpt. It's an opportunity to get back to winning ways. And even with the changes, we've got quality. I'm still going to bet on Wolves to win. I'm not expecting the most exciting game, because when you do make loads and loads of changes, it can be a bit disjointed, and it can either go one way or the other. They can either be absolutely no good at all because they haven't played that much together, or it can just click and they can rise to the occasion. Hopefully it's going to be that. Will be a real opportunity to see some of these up-and-coming youngsters coming through and playing in the team. So, I wouldn't be surprised at least 9 changes, but if he goes with a full 11 and he leaves Cody out for once, then, fair play. Leave your thoughts below on what you think the team's going to be, whether you'd be bothered if you changed 11 of the team or not. Are you going to go? Obviously, I'm going to be there as normal. And, leave your score prediction below. And if you're brand new around here, please consider subscribing, smash a thumbs up, and leave your comments below. And also, if you've not already done so, hit the bell, because you know what I mean. You'll always be first to be notified. Until the next time, I'm Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.